This week in AI, new research by Anthropic unveils ManyShot Jailbreaking in LLMs. Apple's ReALM model enables Siri to understand and react to the world around it. Google reveals the Vlogger project focused on AI-driven video animation. And the US and UK signed the first bilateral AI collaboration agreement.
You can now edit generated images with Dolly.
Hi, and welcome back to the AI Almanac, which is a once-weekly briefing of the top AI advancements or finds for the week. My name is Veronica Hylak, and I'm a startup owner and AI consultant. I join you this week from beautiful San Francisco. I'm so excited to be here. I'll be here for the next month working on a few projects. Also, in classic SF fashion, I am representing Dawn AI, which is analytics for AI products. Check them out if you don't know them. They're an awesome startup. I want to start off this week with a joke. What's an AI's favorite type of music? Algorithm.
Bruh.
Advancement number 1, unveiling ManyShot Jailbreaking in LLMs by Anthropic. Anthropic on Tuesday published an interesting but somewhat concerning study highlighting the increased vulnerability of LLMs to ManyShot Jailbreaking, a technique that involves tricking an LLM to provide potentially harmful responses despite its safety training. ManyShot Jailbreaking targets a specific vulnerability in LLMs related to their context window. The context window is the maximum amount of information or text an LLM can consider at once during a processing. As of early 2023, this capacity has significantly expanded from being able to process the equivalent of about 4,000 tokens or a long essay to handle the context windows of multiple novels and being over 1 million tokens. This expansion allows LLMs to process and integrate much larger amounts of information for a single query, but introduces vulnerabilities such as the potential for jailbreaking the model's safety protocols. ManyShot Jailbreaking incorporates a vast number of faux dialogues, in this case 256 were tested, before a final potentially dangerous query can override the model's safety training and produce harmful responses. The example they gave was the user asking the model how to build a bomb, and the normal AI safety protocol techniques would prevent an answer from being given to that user, but by using ManyShot jailbreaking techniques, they were able to get the model to successfully answer how to build a bomb. Mitigation efforts suggested limiting the context window's size and refining the model's ability to detect and reject jailbreaking attempts as solutions. However, these strategies present challenges. The paper reports some success with prompt-based interventions, which pre-process inputs to reduce the effectiveness of ManyShot jailbreaking, significantly lowering the success rate of such attacks in some tests. My initial thoughts: while Anthropic's research does not currently view LLMs as a source of extreme danger, models developed in the future could potentially carry such risks. By sharing research on ManyShot jailbreaking, this will help motivate developers and the wider academic community to explore ways to safeguard against the specific breach and other vulnerabilities linked to the expanded context window in LLMs. Advancement number 2, Apple's ReALM model enables Siri to understand and react to the world around it. Apple introduced ReALM, a compact language model aimed at enhancing voice assistants like Siri by enabling them to recall past conversations, comprehend on-screen content, and recognize environmental sounds, such as music playing in the background. ReALM stands out for its small size, designed not to replace but to add context to other AI models. ReALM works by converting the visual content on a phone screen into a text-based representation, identifying and labeling on-screen entities and their locations. This process allows it to provide contextual clues to voice assistants for user requests, improving performance by bypassing the need for advanced image recognition. For example, if a user wanted to call a business that they're looking at on a website, ReALM enables Siri to understand the context, convert the image's content to text, and execute the call by seeing the phone number labeled on the business's contact on the page. This method makes ReALM smaller and more efficient compared to models like GPT-4, which relies more heavily on natural image parsing and advanced OCR. So when you see headlines pertaining to Apple's new model being better than GPT-4, note that it really is just in this area, and it's a little bit misleading. The integration of ReALM could significantly enhance Siri's capabilities, enabling it to better interpret user commands related to apps and content on the screen and facilitate more conversational interactions without the need to deploy a LLM like Gemini. This research paper comes ahead of the anticipated launch of iOS 18 at Apple's WWDC 2024 in June, but Apple has not confirmed it will actually be part of the iOS yet. My initial thoughts: Apple has released a lot of research lately as they approach a public launch of its AI initiatives at WWDC, mainly concentrated thus far on developing methods to operate AI models directly on the device. A few weeks back, I noted during our discussions on the Google Gemini partnership potential that only Google Nano met Apple's privacy standards, suggesting Apple might need to rely on cloud processing as opposed to on-device. However, Apple's recent focus on on-device research indicates a stronger commitment to their privacy guidelines rather than shifting towards cloud compliance. Overall, while ReALM is still impressive for the amount it can accomplish with its tiny little size, I'm a bit underwhelmed by Apple's advancement in the area. Advancement number 3 and hidden headline number 3, Google reveals the Vlogger project focused on AI-driven video animation. Demo videos of Google's Vlogger started to circulate this week, a research project aiming to animate static photos into dynamic, photorealistic video using AI. Based on advanced generative diffusion models, Vlogger leverages text and audio inputs to produce talking human video from a single photo. While still in the research phase, mainly showcased through entertaining mock-up videos and not actually available to users, its potential as a product could dramatically change the way we communicate on digital video platforms such as Teams or Slack or Zoom. Current competitors in this space are HeyGen, Synthesia, and Pika Lab. My initial thoughts: I wanted to dive into some of the ethical questions of Google's Vlogger project here and similar image-to-video projects using a person's likeness. The first concerns consent. The use of an individual's likeness to create videos or a dynamic avatar like this vlogger raises questions about the right to control one's digital representation of themselves. I've brought this argument up in the past regarding the copyright infringement question and how I believe that someone's likeness should be exclusively used by them only unless they've received licensing or prior authorization, which those kind of protections are not currently in place. And privacy implications cannot be overlooked, as the collection and processing of personal images involves handling sensitive personal data and biometrics, which could be used for training or used in the future. So do you have the exclusive right to your digital persona or your footprint? How does that work? Is very unclear at this point. Advancement number 4, the US and UK signed the first bilateral AI collaboration agreement. On April 1, the United States and the United Kingdom signed a landmark agreement to collaborate on developing tests for cutting-edge AI models. This agreement, effective immediately, involves sharing critical data on the capabilities and risks of AI systems, exchanging technical research on AI safety and security, and aligning their strategies for the safe deployment of AI technologies. This partnership aims to establish safeguards amid the rapid growth of AI systems, which, despite offering significant opportunities, also pose threats to societal structures. The collaboration plans to create a unified approach to AI safety and conduct joint test exercises on publicly accessible models. My initial thoughts: if it wasn't clear with Anthropic's release of the ManyShot Jailbreaking research, AI safety and even performance enhancements will require collaboration. And the US and UK's agreement to collaborate together further emphasizes this message that 2 is better than 1.
Last but not least, advancement number 5. You can now edit generated images with Dolly. As of a few days ago, the Dolly editor allows for image modifications through selecting parts of an image for edits or directly describing desired changes via chat. My initial thoughts: I don't have much to expand on, but this is a game changer for me in terms of image editing and generation. You were previously unable to change certain parts of the photo and required full regeneration. Now you can change smaller components without altering the whole image, which is amazing.
And that's it for this week. Just a reminder that I have launched a generative AI crash course on Udemy. You will receive a certification at the end and completion. It's really an amazing course, 3 hours of content, 67 lectures. And I do have a promotion for the first 50 students using code WELCOME50. So please sign up and support and get another certification while you're at it. And I will see you all next time.